What is up, YouTube? Today I'm coming back at you with another pickups video, and this is another DVD Blu-ray pickups video. And this I've been putting off for a long time because I've been lazy. I don't really have an excuse. I've just been like, oh, I'll do it. I'll do it when I have more stuff. Oh, I'll do it when I have even more stuff, when it's more interesting. I've put it off too long. I have way too much stuff now. So this is going to be a long video, so before you start watching, get a glass of water, get a snack. It's going to be quite a bit because I have 10 steelbook like collector's editions alone, not including my normal pickups. So yeah, I got a lot of stuff. I got a lot of steelbooks. So let's just get right into it. Some of these items were gifts. I'll mention that as we get into it. So let's just go with the DVDs first, then we'll do the Blu-rays, and then we'll do the special edition stuff. Alright, so this first item is a gift that I got from my parents for Christmas. They got me a couple different movies this year, and I just thought it was really, really cool of them. They got me a couple movies that I've wanted, and some like one random movie, I think. But the first thing that they got me is the Daniel Craig James Bond collection, which is really, really nice because I didn't have any of the Daniel Craig James Bonds. And this includes Casino Royale, Quantum of Solace, and Skyfall. It doesn't have the new one, which I've not seen yet. So, yeah, it's a really cool collection. It obviously comes with a little slip cover, which is kind of nice. And yeah, I'm just kind of really happy to have this. You know, 3 movies for one in one little box is kind of nice. I kind of like when I don't have special editions, or even sometimes when I do have special editions, I like when they pack movies into like one collection. Which is kind of strange because I don't like when they do that with video games, but I like when they do that for movies. So I'm just weird like that, I guess. So I got the Daniel Craig collection, and the next item was also a gift from my parents, and it's only logical to have the best James Bond next, the Pierce Brosnan collection. That's just my personal opinion. He is my favorite James Bond. Has 4 movies, has GoldenEye, Tomorrow Never Dies, The World's Not Enough, and Die Another Day. Die Another Day is the weakest of the Pierce Brosnan movies, I think. But he still is my favorite Bond. He has the perfect amount of wit and like charm, and also like the action is also believable without the gadgets being like over the top, except for like the laser watch, which is kind of over the top, but still really, really cool. I like the styling of these cases. So GoldenEye is, in my opinion, the best James Bond movie ever made. So if you've not seen GoldenEye, watch GoldenEye. It's amazing. And if you've never seen one of my Blu-ray DVD pickups before, I have actually... the thing that's different about my Blu-ray and DVD pickups is I've actually watched every single one of my movies that I pick up. So I've seen everything that I've got here, believe it or not. But let's get back into it. The next one I got is a movie I saw in theaters, and I was excited to go see it when it first came out, but when I came out of it, it was kind of... I wasn't disappointed, but I wasn't like overwhelmed with it either. It was just meh, which I don't know why I was excited for it. Now looking back, I got the Michael Bay Ninja Turtles, which I should have seen it coming with Michael Bay, but I figured, you know, the Transformer movies are entertaining, at least the first couple ones. Maybe he can make the Ninja Turtles like have a comeback, but honestly, this is pathetic, really. Like Mecha Shredder, really? Spoiler alert, Mecha Shredder. But yeah, I wouldn't really recommend this if you're never watched Ninja Turtles before. Just watch the Nickelodeon show that's on right now. That's better than that. Alright, the next movie I got was that was also a gift from my parents. And this is the last gift from my parents, I believe. And this one is my dad's actual favorite movie, and he got it for me because I didn't have it, and he wanted me to have it since it's his favorite movie. It is The Goonies. It's a pretty good movie. I've seen it way too many times, so I'm kind of sick of it, really. But it's still a pretty decent movie, and you know, one day I'll probably watch it again without being forced to, because I've seen this movie a million times, pretty much. So I got The Goonies. Alright, this next movie is a movie I picked up for myself, and I've always wanted to get this movie on DVD. And I'm so happy to finally have this, and it is Monty Python's and the Holy Grail. I love this movie. It's my favorite Monty Python movie, and it's a very, very good comedy. if you've never seen it before, it's a British comedy movie, and it's a classic, and you definitely need to check it out. If you've never seen British comedy, it's a little bit more on the eccentric side, I think, but it's still, I just love this movie. It's definitely worth a check out. If you've never seen anything Monty Python, this is a great way to get into it. Also, this particular edition is a special edition that comes with a boatload of bonus features. It's like insane how many bonus features are on these 2 discs, so I'm really happy to have that. And the last DVD I got was a movie that my girlfriend bought for her. Excuse me. My girlfriend bought for herself, but she gave it to me afterward because she only bought it for herself because I had never seen it, and she wanted me to watch it. And she bought the First Night Special Edition, which I think comes with a bonus disc, or no, just some extra special features. But it is a medieval telling of the King Arthur and stuff, and it's okay. It's not bad. It's pretty fun to watch. It's a entertaining movie, but I wouldn't really take this as like a hardcore like fantasy movie. Like if you're in there for like deep plots and stuff, it's more on the shallow side. This is a good one to watch if you just want like a popcorn fantasy flick. This is a good one for that. I actually enjoyed watching it. So yeah, First Night. Sean Connery's in that one. Now we'll move on to my Blu-rays. Let me go get these. I think this is all of the ones that I got. Yeah, I believe that's all the Blu-rays. So, alright, so let's do this one first. So, the first Blu-ray thing I got was Mobile Suit Gundam, the original collection #1. I have been waiting for this forever. I absolutely love Gundam. And when back about a year ago, when I heard Bandai, well, maybe it was 2 or 3 years ago now, I heard Bandai was disbanding and they wouldn't be selling any of their products anymore, and all the rights to their stuff was basically in like limbo. I was like, oh no, I'm never going to be able to buy the original Gundam series on DVD. And then eventually, like about a year and a half later, which is about a year and a half from today, Right Stuff bought the rights to Gundam, and they ended up putting it on Blu-ray, so that's where this comes from, and I'm so happy to have this. It looks amazing on Blu-ray, and if you've never watched the original Gundam, it's a little hard to watch the animation style, but the story is fantastic, and I definitely recommend checking it out for the story alone. It's got a really good dub for a 90s dub, so yeah, Mobile Suit Gundam, you have, Char and his Gelgoog versus the original Gundam, which is kind of strange, because this takes place in like the second half of the series, and it's on the first half disc. Weird. The next one I got is collection #2. Has Char and Amuro and Lala, and I forget her name. Yeah, but there's collection #2. Alright, the next movie I picked up for my normal Blu-ray releases is one that I picked up on Black Friday for myself. And it was like super dirt cheap, and I had to get it. I just had to. It's such a good movie that I couldn't not buy it for the price that they were asking. And that was Titanic. I could not pass this up because it's a multi-disc special edition. It's got the disc here. Hold on, let me put this back. And here. Which I think these are just... Okay, yeah, so the DVDs are just part 1 and 2 of the film, and then the Blu-rays are all the special features and the... and obviously the Blu-ray movie. But this is a fantastic version of the Titanic, and if you've never watched the Titanic, it's a really good action romance. It's just really, really worth watching. It does a really good job at everything that it tries to do, so I recommend watching this. I don't really know how to explain the Titanic. It's such a classic. Alright, the last normal Blu-ray that I got is a movie that my girlfriend got for me for Christmas, and I'm so excited because I've been looking for this movie. I've had a really hard time finding it on Blu-ray. I've seen it all over the place on DVD, but I've wanted this on Blu-ray because it is the scariest movie that I have ever seen. At least it scared me the most out of any horror movie I've ever seen. So I just had to pick it up. And I got Sinister. I love this movie. I've not seen the second one. Now, I've heard the second one's not nearly as good, which I kind of suspected because after you watch the first one, like, how could they really do a second one well? This one is fantastic. If you've never watched this movie, it is pretty terrifying. It's more creepy and just, like, eerie than it is, like, jump scary. There are quite a number of jump scares, but it's more focused on like the creepy setting. Like the music's really, really eerie. I love this. I love this movie. If you've not seen Sinister, you have to check this out. I saw this in theaters, and I actually wanted to watch it again, but I ended up not. Which is really unfortunate. So I've only seen this once, but I'm so happy to have this. All right. So now we'll move on to my special edition movies, which I have 10 of, which is a lot. So let's just get right into them. We'll get this one first. I picked this one up a while ago. This is a Steelbook Collector's Edition. This is a Target exclusive Steelbook, and I picked this one up because there was the anniversary of it a while back, and so I picked up the Back to the Future trilogy on Steelbook. So this comes with all 3 movies on Steelbook. There was another collection that you could have got, which had like a flux capacitor cardboard box. I mean, it was cool, and it came with more special features, but this case alone, I mean, there was maybe like 4 extra special features in that one. And wait, no, I don't think there were any extra special, there's 4 special features, and they had the cartoon, which isn't a really big deal for me, because I actually have never seen the cartoon, but these movies are fantastic. It came with all 3 of them in here, and an extra Blu-ray bonus disc. And there's the inside. Let me pull this out so you can kind of see what the back artwork looks like. As you can see there, it's the scene where the DeLorean goes back in time for the first time. So that's pretty cool. Don't even bother trying to redeem my digital codes. I redeemed them already a while ago, actually. So yeah, it's got a really cool, nice artwork on it of the front half of the DeLorean, and obviously the other side is the back half of the DeLorean. And it's just a really nice steelbook. A lot of the steelbooks lately have been doing more gloss finishes, which I kind of like because, I don't know, they just catch the eye better. So, yeah, I'm really happy to have that one. So, Back to the Future. That's a concerning sound. Alright, so the next one I got was a gift. And my girlfriend got this one for me as well. And it is... I was so excited to get this movie because I love this movie. It's a parody movie, and I'll just show it to you. It's Spaceballs, the steel. It's not a steel book, but it's like a steel book. It's not a metal pack either because metal packs don't have this weird metal hinge. I think they're called future packs or something. I don't know what these are called, but I've seen like 2 or 3 of these already, and they have like the edge right here looks really weird with the plastic. But I like these a lot. I like these more than steel books because they have a nice, really high quality metal hinge here, as opposed to the steelbook that has kind of like a plastic hinge. This one's actually an all metal hinge instead of a plastic with a metal plate on it, which I like better. So I'm really, really happy with this. This is a really nice steelbook. It's obviously Spaceballs, which is more like the most famous Star Wars parody, and it's hilarious. If you've never watched it and you're a Star Wars fan, you really need to. Actually, the disc is in one of my travel cases that I carry with me when I want to carry movies to different places. So, yeah, like I said, don't even bother trying to redeem that code. It's already been redeemed. But it came with a bunch of bumper stickers, which is really cool. And I just think that's a really nice addition. It comes with a bunch of bumper stickers that you can obviously put on your car. And they're like bumper stickers from the actual movie. Like, I Heart Uranus, I think it was on the back of the Spaceball 1 ship. So... And obviously you can see the back here is them walking through the desert, which is kind of cool. So that's a really cool collector's edition that I am happy to have. Alright, now this one I bought for myself. And this one was another Target exclusive. This one's not a metal pack or a steelbook or even whatever that last one was. This is another unique thing. And I've only ever seen it for the Jurassic Park movies because this is Jurassic World. Now, this is a Target exclusive, but it's really weird because Best Buy has all the others. Like, it has Jurassic Park 2, and Jurassic Park 3 are all They have the same exact packaging with the metal round tin, but they're all at Best Buy, and this was the only one at Target. So I don't know why they did it that way, but I wanted to get Jurassic World, and so it comes in like this weird packaging that I've never seen before, and it obviously has the Blu-ray. Pull that out. The DVD and special features disc. So I'm really happy to have that. This was actually surprisingly good. I was kind of skeptical on how they would do another Jurassic Park, especially after Jurassic Park 3, but I think they did a really good job. So kudos to them on that. So if you've not seen that, that's a pretty decent one. All right, the next one I got is another gift from my girlfriend, and this is my favorite gift that she got me. I am so excited for this steelbook. Now, you guys might be thinking, it's a steelbook, whatever. This is a really rare steelbook, and it's of one of my favorite movies of all time, so I'm so excited to have this. And this is The Prestige. This is an imported, region-free steelbook from Germany. And this movie, if you've not seen The Prestige, it's about two magicians, played by Hugh Jackman and Christian Bale. And it's a really good, like, drama-style mystery movie, and it's so well done. And it has David Bowie in it, which I know he just recently passed away, so if you want to watch one of a movie that he's in, this is a good one to check out, because this is a fantastic movie. And here's the front. It has, is that Hugh Jackman? It's hard to tell in this movie. Okay, so Hugh Jackman's the one on the bottom here, and Christian Bale's the one on the top with the mustache, I believe. Yes, that is correct. And on the back here, you have Christian Bale, Hugh Jackman. As you can see, they kind of look very similar in this movie, so it's a little hard to keep track of when I first watched it, but on the inside, as you can see here, you have the disc with all the different region ratings. You have Germany, UK, I'm not sure what this red one is, and Spanish, Italian, one of those two. So it's kind of cool, and it plays in every single region DVD player, and so you should be okay. But that's what the inside artwork looks like. It's basically of the stage. Very, very cool. I am extremely happy to have this steelbook. Like, you have no idea how awesome this is. This is a very hard to get steelbook, so I'm extremely excited. All right, so the next one I got is a metal pack. Now this, I'll show you the difference between metal packs and all of them in a second. But this is a movie that I have always liked since I was a kid. It's a espionage movie. It has Sean Connery in it, and it is The Hunt for Red October. I love this movie. It's actually really, really well done. It has Alec Baldwin and Sean Connery, and it's just a really well done movie. It's about Soviet Russia and their submarine program, and it's, if you've not seen this, it's based off a Tom Clancy novel, but here's the front. It has Sean Connery's face on it, and you can see a little bit of the Red October down here. On the back, it's just the Red October with this really nice red shiny cover. On the inside, you just have the plain disc and this really cool red artwork of the Red October. So it's really, really nice. And the reason why I'm excited for this steelbook the most is, or this metal pack, is the normal Blu-ray version has a really cheesy looking cover that looks like it was made for like an 80s VHS. If you've ever seen the 90s VHS, it has this exact same cover, and I've always liked that cover, so I'm really happy they used it for this metal pack. Alright, so the difference between the metal packs and steelbooks and those metal boxes, future packs, I don't remember which one it is the hinges, really. As you can see here, it's kind of like, this is the main hinge portion up here, which is plastic, and it's got this label like that. Steelbook has an all plastic hinge, but they just put a metal plate over it right here. So these are both all plastic hinges, and this new contender I really like the most has an all metal hinge. So that's what the difference is. I know it's minute, but it's something worth noting. Alright, so we only have 5 more steelbooks to go. Okay, so this one is another gift from my girlfriend. And I saw this movie in theaters, and I really, really enjoyed it. I love how sarcastic it was and the comedy behind it, and it's a superhero movie, and so I got the AntMan steelbook. This one was actually, unfortunately, damaged. Thanks, Best Buy. So the hinge is cracked pretty bad, So I'm not really going to open it because I want to preserve the hinge as long as possible. And it's like pretty massively dented right there. You can probably see that. Yeah, look at how ridiculous that is. So don't ever order anything from Best Buy. Just don't. When I ordered my headset, they shipped it in a plastic bag. So just don't. I don't deal with Best Buy. But yeah, so steelbook of that. That's really cool though. I'm really happy for this still. I think that was the last gift that I got. All right, so the next one I got is a movie I actually already own. I just really wanted to own this particular edition of it because it's really cool. I got Star Wars: A New Hope on steelbook. You have the front artwork right here with Darth Vader. Very, very cool. I have seen the new movie, don't ask. On the back, you have the original movie poster, which is kind of cool. The inside, I don't believe, had anything. Oh, yes, it did. Pardon me. It has the sunset on Tatooine, famous scene right there. Really cool. These are basically just repackaged versions of the complete collection that I already have. The cardboard one with Anakin on it, they're just repackaged of that. So this doesn't really come with a whole lot of special features because it doesn't come with the bonus discs. So I only really got it for the case itself. So I don't know if I'm going to get all the steelbooks or not. I'm probably not, just because of that particular reason. And then I also had to get my favorite one because, you know, it has my favorite Star Wars character, Darth Maul, for Phantom Menace. Very cool. And then you have the really awesome poster. People really forget how awesome the artwork was for this movie, but it's amazing. And then on the inside, the back artwork obviously is the council meeting with Anakin. Kind of interesting choice. I thought they would have done the Duel of the Fates or the scene where Darth Maul ignites both of his blades for the first time. That would have been a cool inside artwork, but it's an interesting choice. Alright, so these next two I got used, actually, and it was kind of strange. I was at my local used store, and I bought 3 movies. I was buying 3 movies at the time, and I was just like, okay, yeah, I bought 1 game and 2 movies, and they're like, you know, you get 1 free, and I'm like, wow, really? I'm like, yeah, it's buy 3, get 1 free. I'm like, okay, so what's my least expensive thing? And they're like, oh, well, it's X amount of dollars. I'm like, oh, wow, I can get an extra steelbook for free. So, I picked this one up because it's a good movie. It's not my favorite movie, but it's a pretty good movie, and it has a steelbook. So, V for Vendetta. It's a pretty good movie. I like the soundtrack to this a lot, and I don't know. It's just I think it was overhyped for me, and it kind of killed part of it. And I think it's too like idolized now. People like kind of it has this same thing with like The Dark Knight, where people just talk about it so much, and it's like it's a good movie. But it's not like that good. It's not the best movie ever, that I've ever seen at least. But this is all just personal opinion, so that kind of irritates me. So that's why it's not my, I don't know, it kind of ruins part of the experience for me. But cool steelbook though. I actually still do enjoy this movie. I really like the back of this steelbook. It's awesome. Here's the spine. I haven't been showing you the spines. I should have been doing that. The inside actually has nothing, which is kind of boring. So yeah, there's that one. And this last one is another movie that I really like. And I didn't even know I had a steelbook, but it was there. And I was like, wow, this is the one that I paid for, and then I got V for Vendetta for free. I was like, wow, I can't believe they had a steelbook for this. And I can't believe it's here for cheap. And so I was like, you know what, I'm going to get it. I really want this movie, and I've wanted this movie on Blu-ray. So I picked up Inception. All my steelbooks, by the way, have been Blu-ray. I don't think they make DVD steelbooks anymore. But I had Inception. Really, really cool. It's got the cityscape right here. And on the back, it has, like, the dream stuff going on. It's really cool. It's a really nice steelbook. See how this one's matte? This is how most steelbooks that I own are. But recently, they've been doing more gloss steelbooks, which is kind of cool. I don't know. I think I like the feeling of the matte ones better, though. So yeah, I got Inception. Really, really cool. And also the, number 1, the disc. Really, you couldn't get a little bit more creative with the disc. Look how cheesy that looks. It looks like it was printed with one of those old, like, Windows Vista CD burner printing things. Doesn't it? And there's no inside artwork, so pretty lame. But yeah, that is all the movies that I picked up. I know I got quite a lot of movies. I've seen all these now. Just saying. And I think that it was a pretty good haul, to say the least. If you have any recommendations for movies, leave them in the comment box below because I am excited to check out any recommendations you guys have. I actually am a huge movie buff, like really, really big. I love going to movies and stuff. So if you have any recommendations for movies, let me know. I'm pretty much open to a lot of things, except for a lot of gang movies just don't interest me. Like, I don't know. You know, like the ones about like drug deals and cops and stuff. Those, I don't know, they just don't seem very interesting to me. I don't tend to watch those, but if you have any good examples, I'll check them out. But yeah, just leave any recommendations you have for me in the comment box below. Thank you guys for watching. I know I had a lot of stuff here. I'm sorry for rambling. I hope you guys, if anybody made it all the way to the end from the beginning, you get like 2 thumbs up. You guys are awesome. So let me know if you watched all the way to the end. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.